This government realizes the importance of water. Miri Bundu.
The long-awaited 180 days is here, and Enugu people are excited to celebrate the success of a man who came, promised, and delivered. Water is life, and for many, water is everything. Water is at the center of all we do. It is in recognition of the indispensable role and overriding importance of water that His Excellency Dr. Peter Ndubisimba made it a cardinal agenda in his manifesto to provide water to ENUGU. During the campaigns from ward to ward, Dr. Mbap repeatedly vowed with a timeline to provide water to ENUGU City in 180 days. 180 days became a cliché, a mantra, a byword for the expectations of ENUGU people. It was difficult to believe him because for over 20 years, water was a critical question that defied answer to many past administrations. With old, weak, rusty pumps and pipes, valves and other outdated water items, the promise was just a tall dream. Truly, ENUGU people had suffered water scarcity for too long. The taps were dry. People moved about with jerrycans and buckets to fetch water from nearby streams or buy from vendors. The promise to provide water became a test for the capacity and commitment of the new governor. Immediately after the elections and subsequent inauguration, Dr. Mba swung into action. No time to waste. Water was the target. 180 days was the timeline. The governor went on physical assessment of all the water facilities in the state. The facilities were all spoiled, the pumps were old and broken, the valves spoiled, the reservoirs dirty and clogged, the pipes weak and dilapidated. It is important to note that His Excellency not only promised water, but potable water. It was a Herculean task to excavate and lay new pipes and install valves in the 31-kilometer distance. There were burst pipes and blocked valves all over ENUGU City. His Excellency's team of water engineers worked day and night, excavating and replacing pipes, pumps and valves, and other very expensive items. The twin reservoirs at the foot of the Milliken Hill were literally overtaken by refuse.
There were 12 boreholes in existence. Out of the 12, 8 has been revamped and then modernized with these pumps, these pressure pumps I'm talking about that is imported. So also the government have also constructed brand new 16 boreholes at the 9 Mile program. These 16 new boreholes with that of the old 8 is 24. That's also at a maximum production as we're talking. The pressure pumps are already fixed. In fact, what they're dealing with now on a daily basis is the underground connectivity of the pipelines, these ductile pipes, to make sure that they can now empty the water to the reservoirs, and then ENUGU will be filled with water. ENUGU people will have water.
It is 25th November 2023, exactly 180 days after the inauguration of His Excellency Dr. Peter Ndubisimba, and water is flowing into every area of ENUGU City, an attestation that where there is a will, there is a way. At present, the state generates 120 million liters of water daily, twice the need for the city.
Because we're going to make a second phase here, because the plan is to get out of this, we can get out of this area 200,000 cubic meters a day. So that's a lot. This is 200 million liters a day. 200 million liters a day.
That means that we have a buffer.
ENUGU is one of the richest countries in the world regarding water. We have, you know, ENUGU is, you call it city of coal, or what is it?
Cool.
It's city of coal and water.
Yeah.
We have made extensive progress in meeting our promise to provide water for ENUGU. At this rate, we are ahead of the curve in our race to deliver water to ENUGU by the end of November, which will mark 180 days since our inauguration, in line with our promise.
This is an achievement never made in the annals of the history of the state, if not in Nigeria. But Peter Mba is not yet done, as his target is to generate about 200 million liters to create a buffer of about 80 million liters. The achievement is enormous. Only less than 40% of produced water was released to the city, and pipes began to burst due to expired lifespan of pipes and pressure of water. Promise fulfilled made everyone happy.
Today, I'm happy to inform ENUGU that we're now able to produce 120 million liters of water on a daily basis, non-stop.
As a result of this Herculean task achieved in record time, His Excellency declared 25th November 2023 ENUGU Water Day. It is joy in the air. Hospitals, schools, ministries, and homes now have water. If Peter Mba can achieve this feat, which governments after governments could not, it can only be said that all other promises he made will be bankable and achievable. Truly, tomorrow is here.
How far this assignment? Yeah, I mean, we're going to be finished, until, like we promised, in 180 days. As you can see, this right now is just cosmetic, like that aesthetic things we want to finish. Everything else is in place. Okay. And I think as people in ENUGU city can already see and feel, there's water already in the city. Maybe in some areas we don't want to have them because the pipes are bursting, but overall there's enough water now. So we have installed all the 60 new pumps. We have rehabilitated the old 8 ones. So overall 24s are ready to go. But one is designated to the community here, so 23.
And the corporate responsibility.
Yes, for corporate responsibility. And so we're going to produce more than almost to 70,000 cubic meters based on 24 hours. And we have also now going to have steady electricity supplied through the new gas power plant. But we also have ETC in here. So we have a backup plan. If something happens, we have 2 sources. Yeah. We have built a new manifold, which is now the manifold where all the new pumps are connected in. Okay. And the manifold is now connected to the 900 millimeter pipe, which is the main pipe going down to New Market, where we have our main water reservoir for ENUGU. And the water is only going by pressure, so no electricity, no pumps are needed. So our program here, we call it 24/7 9th water program, is also the most cost effective we have, because we only need the pumps here and then no pumps to deliver. If you think, for example, Ochi, you have, getting the water, then you have to transport the water, okay. And then you have to transport it again with booster. So it's more, it's more costly. So we have a very, very cost effective here. The water is drinkable, potable water at all. The only thing we facing a little bit, we don't know how the pipes are. So for all the public water galleries, we're treating the water, so we can be sure that the water is drinkable.
But do you expect more pipes to burst?
Yes. Yes. Because we have just started now with 50% of our production.
Only.
We have not. No. We have not. We have not started with 100%. Okay. And don't forget, the water, it will take also some time until the water reaches all the areas, because we have some areas they haven't seen water for 10 years. So the pipes have to fill up in an end, and then you will see a lot of pipes are going to burst.
Having said that, I want to thank His Excellency for his commitment. I'm talking about His Excellency Dr. Peter Mba, the Executive Governor of ENUGU State. He's the only governor in Nigeria who, during his campaign, made a promise that he was going to make sure that ENUGU people have adequate quality potable water before the first 180, within the first 180 days of assumption of his office. He didn't joke with that, and he has made tremendous efforts to actualize that.
Peter Bonyendu, Okute ndi Igbo duru anyị ka ije Enugu wee chawapụ. Peter Bonyendu, Okute Bonyendu, Okute ndi Igbo duru anyị ka ije Enugu wee chawapụ. Enugu ga-achawapụ, Enugu ga-achawapụ. Enugu steeti ga-achawapụ, Enugu ga-achawapụ. Enugu steeti ga-adị anyị mma, Enugu. Okute ndị Igbo duru anyị ka ije. Solid rock odogwu obonyo.